Hello, hello. Welcome to Healing Body, Mind, and Soul. I'm your host, Aeriol Asher. Today's program has been brought to you by Soma Sound Therapy, Healing Body, Mind, and Soul. Hello, hello, everyone. This is Aeriol, and I'm here with one of my dear friends. I am so excited to be here today with my dear friend Heidi. And Heidi is just amazing. Heidi is an intuitive healing master, a yogi. We did an angel and yoga thing together at her Harvest Healing Center in Salinas. She is into essential oils, flower essences. Oh my God, this woman is on fire. But the really most impressive part about Heidi is she has it all wrapped up in a book that she wrote called the Superpower Playbook. Oh my God, this girl is on fire. You bet when I was putting together all of my interviews, I wanted to include her in the lineup. She really impresses me. Heidi, tell the people who you are and what you're up to, my dear friend. And by the way, thank you for taking some time out of your busy schedule to be here with me today.
Wow, what an amazing introduction. Thank you, Aeriol. I love working with you, and it was so much joy and fun teaching a class with you too. So I am an author as well as an energy healer, and I also founded an academy at my Harvest Healing Arts Center where I teach people the superpower of intuition. And I created this program 3 years ago, and it's a 12-month program, and I coach people in this class, in this wonderful, peaceful community, how to break free of old ways of being that limit their access to their intuition. And I give them fun tools that they practice and try out on themselves and each other. And a lot of times people learn how to be better meditators through this program. So that's one thing I offer, as well as I teach yoga retreats and I teach meditation retreats for women. And in all of these things, I infuse the empowerment of people discovering, accessing, and activating their superpowers. And this is a discovery that came to me one day, just randomly. I was outside meditating, and this bird flew over me, and I just got this idea that I needed to write a book about superpowers. And then I just became a scribe for the book. It wasn't really my idea. It was just this lightning bolt came in, like, everybody has a superpower. And so I started hiking because my inspiration is in nature, and the ideas for each superpower just came to me. And so I wrote the book while I was hiking. I just spoke into my phone, and that's how my book was written. I just was the scribe, and it was downloaded to me into my phone, and then I typed it out on my
That amazing. I know that so many of our listeners will be so inspired by that story. And so to heal body, mind, and soul, I love that you have that book to go out for your your training program in order to go out and to gather people up. You know, when I met you, I felt like we were twins because I was just on the brink of closing my Reiki Angel Intuitive Arts Healing Center, which is so funny. And I was doing the same thing simultaneously, sort of in San Jose. I just find it so interesting. Talk about lightning bolt. When I met Heidi, I remember thinking, oh, okay, there you are. And it was like I had met a piece of myself. It was so very interesting. And it's been wonderful to get to know her and to see what she's up to and to look at this fabulous Superpower Playbook. I love the way that you laid this out, Heidi. It's just so great for people to really have a clear path and clear exercises on how to get in touch with that spiritual, emotional life force part of themselves. You know, I call it self-healing or soul healing. You call it the superpowers, whatever we're calling it. I'm just so happy that people like you and me and some of our other friends out there are up to teaching, activating. I remember I said to you, you said, hi, who are you? I said, I'm Aeriol. I'm an energy activist. And
Yeah.
you're like, oh.
Yeah.
And you know, we met in Katerina Rando's community, and I think I was probably speaking that day. So I was probably all puffed up and full of vibrato.
For sure.
Awesome.
I was open arms. I was like, bring it on, sister. I'm ready.
Oh my God, so wonderful. Well, we hit it off right away, and I knew that that I wanted to be in your realm and in your world. You know, if you had one of those superpowers that you could give a superpower tip for our listeners today, what would it be?
Lately, I'm really gravitating towards the superpower I call the Activator. The Activator is the one that, and I say this in my book, I like to celebrate what's that one thing about each superpower. And what I celebrate about activators is I celebrate that they take inspired action. Activators receive that creative idea, that impulse, like I said, my lightning bolt, and they take action immediately. They don't think about it. They don't overthink. They don't plan, they do. They're doers and they take action. And also what I love about activators is they inspire others. And so I love being an activator as a teacher, whether I'm teaching yoga, meditation, or intuitive healing. And I love being an activator for my friends. When someone calls me with something they're struggling with, I like to be an activator for the friend and saying, how can you take action on this problem, on creating solution? Because I feel like the activator breaks through victim mentality, scarcity mentality. And so my super hot tip with the activator is tap into what that limiting belief is. So the activator loves to break through limitation. They don't like any kind of limitation, right? So your super hot tip is, how am I limiting myself? It's just a question you ask yourself. So any kind of struggle, any kind of block, how am I limiting myself? And then the activator takes inspired action. So what inspires you to move forward with that? So for me, it's nature. Another thing I use is affirmations. So I would think of an activator affirmation. So one that comes to my mind right now is, I take inspired action and move through life with flow, right? Because it's all about flow and motion. So you can create your own affirmation. I love that you use those symbols. Those are great ways of setting intention as well. And then you just move forward. You just take action on whatever it is that's stopping you.
That is a great, great, great tip, Heidi. Heidi, if our listeners want to reach you, what's the best way? What's the best way for them to get a hold of you?
I love when people call me because it's so unusual. Nobody calls anymore. So calling me is really cool. You know, that really
I actually get bothered
out.
by phone calls. It's so funny that you say that. That's difference in personality types for sure. I'm a chronic texter, you know, I really do. Yeah, I'm guilty of that.
Yeah,
So
I'm a
why don't you
texter
go
too.
ahead and give the phone number? And
Yeah.
so I'm sorry I interrupted you. I just think that's so funny. I'll put that in the back of my mind there. Must call Heidi.
Yeah.
So let our listeners
calls, right?
Yep, let our listeners call. Go ahead with that. Give your phone number, please.
Yeah, it's 831-521-8123. And texting me is much faster because I won't have to listen to the voicemail. But you can text me at that number, 831-521-8123. And you can email me. My email is heidia@moonmist.com. So that's Heidia at moonmist.com. And that is named after one of my flower essence essential oil products, the Moon Mist. And that's my website as well, moonmist.com. And my other website that has all the information about my books and my workshops and retreats is HeidiDiouf.com. My last name is tricky, so I'll spell that out. So it's Heidi. And then my last name is D as in dog, IOUF as in Frank.com.
Awesome, awesome. I got to tell you about those moon mists. You know, I end every single one of my vibrational healing sessions with that moon mist, and people are absolutely loving them, Heidi.
Oh,
They
yay.
absolutely love them. It's kind of interesting because, you know, at that point where they are and they're kind of out, you know,
Yeah.
excuse me, that's not good. So, but that light mist, the sound of it misting, as well as their anticipation of when it falls down on them, it's really, really an awesome sealing deal for that. And I have to tell you that I've been using that with my vibrational therapies, and it is amazing.
Yay, thank you. I do the
Okay.
same. I love to close sessions with a moon mist. So I love that you
Yeah,
do too.
beautiful, beautiful. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. This is Heidi, or excuse me, that was Heidi, and this is Aeriol, and that's it for today. Welcome to Daily Reflections with Aeriol. This is Aeriol Asher, and today's daily reflection is I share my gifts with the world. I share my gifts with the world. It's my obligation and my privilege to share my gifts boldly with the world. The best I have to offer belongs to everyone. I share my uniqueness and my abilities fearlessly and proudly. The more I'm willing to share, the more I can expect to receive. I'm comfortable with making myself vulnerable. I enjoy inspiring others with my gifts. I help them to find happiness in sharing their own special gifts. I have the power to change others by sharing my unique gifts. I embrace those things that make me special. Standing out from the crowd can be challenging, but I relish the rewards that it brings me. I know how amazing the world would be if everyone just shared their special, unique gifts. I'm enthusiastically doing my part. My life is more satisfying when I use and I share my special talents. I become more confident and increase my self-esteem when people see me at my best. My talents and gifts are valuable resources. They are less valuable when I keep them all to myself. I continuously hone my strengths and my talents. The return on my investment of time is priceless. Today, I allow the world to witness my greatest abilities. I'm open and revealing myself. I share my gifts with the world freely and confidently. Questions for self-reflection. Question number 1. What are my greatest talents? What am I naturally better at than most people? Question number 2. How can I leverage those talents to my best advantage? And question number 3. What do I have to lose by allowing others to see my talents in action? What can I gain by letting others see my talent in action? I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Daily Reflections with Aeriol. This is Aeriol Asher. Happy healing. Thank you for joining me for Daily Reflections with Aeriol. This is Aeriol Asher, and until next time, I wish you happy healing.